Happy 5 months. Happy 5 months. Who is 5 months old? Celebrate. Okay. My baby is 5 months, y'all. I cannot believe how far we have come. And to know that my baby is 5 months today is to know that God is faithful. It's a bittersweet moment because she is getting older. I am getting older. We're building memories together. And part of me feels super good. Part of me feels super sad because she's never going to be this small again. She's growing up, about to be independent, have her own family, and all those things. Makes me sad but happy at the same time. And so today we're just gonna do a small setup for her 5 month photo shoot later today. But first, since I'm all nice and ready for the day, I want to also get her nice and ready for the day because she just woke up and she has just been chilling here while I get ready. So I'm just gonna go in, shower her and get her ready for the day, and then we see how the day goes. Baby girl loves her bath time like her life depends on it, so it is the very first thing that I do for her every morning. Once she is up and awake, we get our first feed in, we do our morning exercises, and the next thing is bath time. One thing about my baby is she is going to enjoy the bath time. My baby girl all nice and ready for the day after her shower. But the thing with this girl is that every after her shower, she's got to nap because she is super relaxed. She just wants to eat and go to nap, so we cannot do our pictures right now. What I'm going to do is just feed her and then put her to nap while I go to make me some breakfast. In the meantime, how have you guys been? By the way, you guys, my girl can sit. I don't know if you can tell, but we are sitting now, and then she starts to make this posture like she wants to start to crawl. Makes me so happy. She is growing so much, and I'm glad all in all. So I'm gonna just feed her off camera, of course, because the dress I'm putting on cannot do me justice. So just gonna feed her and then put her to sleep. See, she's dozing. Can you guys tell? An update for you guys: a baby girl refused to nap. I tried everything I can, but she's having some sort of sleep regression. I do not know why. So she refused to nap, and thank God her dad came to the rescue. He picked her up and took her, so they are chilling together in the living room. In the meantime, I want to go and whip myself up some good old pancakes for breakfast because I am starving after that morning workout that I had. How I like to make my pancakes is super easy and basic. So I'm just gonna put my ingredients together. I might as well just show you guys so we can do it together. Pancakes are by far the easiest thing to make for breakfast because the pancake batter comes along super easy and the cook time is also super short. Now in my bowl, I go ahead to do my dry ingredients, which is just flour, baking powder, and a pinch of salt. Put that aside after whisking it very well, and then I go ahead to get another bowl where I'm going to mix my wet ingredients. Now you can switch out the banana for sugar, but I go in with my bananas, make sure they are really ripe and nice. I go in with my vanilla essence for that extra vanilla flavor. I also add a little bit of olive oil. You can use butter if that's what you prefer. And then finally, I do a little bit of milk. Now the liquid was a little thick for me, so I did add some water to loosen it up a little bit, and then finally got my dry ingredients and mixed them together with my wet ingredients. I did add some coconut flakes to add a little bit of coconut flavor into my pancakes, and just like that, my pancake batter was ready to cook. Now on my pan, I made sure to put it on a low heat because I want my pancakes to fully cook up to the inside before they start to burn. I did add some butter on my pan. I love to use a butter instead of oil because the butter gives it that extra flavor, and it also gives it that nice brownness, if you know what I mean. So go ahead and add your pancake mix and then let it cook on low heat to make sure it is well cooked and ready to flip. Make sure it has those bubbles coming out. That is when you know it is fully cooked on one side and it is ready to flip for the other side to cook. Be patient and gentle using this method and also during this process because you want your pancakes to fully cook. You don't want them to be crispy on the outside yet they are wet on the inside. So give it some time, make sure you are patient, flip them every other way when you can, and then set them aside when you are done. Garnish however way you like. I did garnish mine with some banana and coconut flakes and they were good to go. Just got done making myself breakfast. Everything turned out super nice and well. I cannot wait to test it out. Do you guys see this? They are super fluffy and very much soft. I did share the recipe, or I will be sharing the recipe with you guys, but first let's dig in because I am super hungry. Also an update, baby girl finally fell asleep in her dad's arms. We laid her down so she can enjoy her nap peacefully, and so now I'm also gonna eat and enjoy my food peacefully. I did grab myself some water as well because I'm trying so much to rehydrate with water and not just juice because I'm trying to get into my fitness game again. So water is your best friend, and also if you're breastfeeding and you want to have that supply that never runs out, make sure you are rehydrating with water. Anyway, my pancakes are banana and coconut flavored. That is why you see them garnished like this, just some coconut flakes and some banana. Just gonna give that a good cut just like that. The first bite for you guys, and I'll have the next one. I usually made my pancakes with eggs, but today when I had no eggs, I decided to try out an eggless pancake recipe, and it slaps. No eggy taste in the pancakes. They taste super organic and natural. I don't even know how to explain the taste, and of course I swapped the sugar for sweet banana, and they are wow. I'm just wowed by how they taste. I can't believe I've been putting eggs in my pancakes. Never again. Try it out and let me know what you guys think in the comment section. While baby girl is still napping, I'm gonna try and get a little bit productive since I still have some time to myself and I can definitely get some work in other than just, you know, sitting around waiting for her to wake up. What I'm planning to do right now is to do some bit of content planning for the week. I love to lay out my plans ready and together so I can have some order and structure in everything that I'm going to be doing, especially right now that the year is swinging by so quick. By the way, I did not update you guys. We last left off the last vlog when we were going to my mom's for our staycation. It was so good. Baby girl enjoyed everything. My mom stays in a very remote residential area, so there is a lot of green scenery, like a lot of plants. People actually still use their gardens to plant food, so she has very many gardens in her backyard. She has chickens, she has turkeys, she has fruits, greens, everything is in her backyard. Baby girl had a lot of space. She was exploring some of these things. She was seeing for the first time, like the chickens and the turkeys. She loved chicken watching. I remember would chicken watch every single day. She hated being in the house, and so I would take her to the backyard, just have a little seat outside, or she would be seated with my dad, or any other person can be carrying her, and she would just be having fun and enjoying it. I also realized that the first 2 days when we were there, she hated everyone. She was overwhelmed. She had never been among such many people like around her, so she was so overwhelmed. She hated everything. But as time went on, she got better. Like, she loved it because she woke up to the same faces every single day, and for some reason everyone wanted to carry her. So when she cries, when this one carries her, another person comes and takes her. She cries, another one comes and takes her, like that. She had no choice but to get used to her people because they loved her and she loved them as well. And so as the days went by, she started to get used to everybody. She enjoyed everyone, and people also enjoyed her because she is very funny and goofy. She has a very nice personality, you guys. I don't even know how to explain it, but one day she will show it to you guys and you will know. Anyway, we had a good time. I can't wait to go back because I know she also misses everything, literally, including the fresh air, the green scenery, the chickens, the turkeys, and everything in between. Anyway, all that aside, a lot of yapping. I just need to update you guys on everything. And also, it's about the new year. It's already the new year. Today is like 10th of January. That is usually her birthday, 10th of every month. So before I wait for her to wake up so we can do that shoot, I'm just going to go ahead and plan out some content. But before I do, I want to go ahead and share with you guys something small that the Lord shared with me this morning during my Bible study. I'm not gonna let you guys go without the word because that is literally our life, the word. Anyway, still in the book of Psalms 119. I had to jump over from, I think I left off at Psalms 34, jump over to 119 because that is where the Lord needed me to be, or that is where my word was. And he says, train me in your ways of wise living. This is David telling God, train me, or praying to God, train me in your ways of wise living. I'll transfer to my lips all the counsel that comes from your mouth. David tells the Lord, train me in your ways of wise living. Listen how carefully David uses his words here. He says, train me in your ways of wise living. I'll transfer to my lips all the counsel that comes from your mouth. So what the Lord says, David says he will transfer to his lips. He will definitely say the same thing. Oh, he says, I delight far more in what you tell me about living than in gathering a pile of riches. That is where my heart rested, you guys. I delight far more in what you tell me about living than in gathering a pile of riches. I used to be that person that actually thought riches matter. Maybe they matter, but not as much as I thought, or as important as I thought they were, because I was the one that wanted to gather all the riches that I could get my hands on, or gather everything that I could get my hands on to make that pile of riches that the Bible is talking about. And looking back right now, I cannot believe that I slowed down on life to become what God actually wanted me to be. And for me to hear words like, I delight far more in what you tell me about life than gathering a pile of riches. To know that my heart posture is delights more in hearing what the Lord is telling me in his instruction than in hustling to go get the money and the bag and everything is humbling to me. Just that I'm that kind of person is really, really, really humbling. And so I wanted to just share that with you guys. Maybe you are there struggling, not knowing what's important, losing focus and all that. Know that hearing God is much important than a pile of riches. Let me just leave it at that. go ahead and get productive before my baby girl actually wakes up, and then we will move into her 5-month photo shoot. I'm definitely gonna take you guys behind the scenes because I'm excited to see how everything comes out. I'm also a fan believer in writing down everything. That is why I do have a very big book, because I write down everything from my dreams to my thoughts to my everything is written down nice and well. And so I'm just gonna grab this and transfer it into my laptop, into my planner, to make everything come out so well and organized. My baby girl woke up from her nap. I fed her. She is looking all good and happy. And now I want to start prepping for her small photo shoot here in the house, so we can have those memories of her when she grows up that we shared. Look at her. She is so happy. So happy. Mama is gonna sing for baby. I choose to forgive with a happy heart, happy heart, happy heart. Choose to forgive with a happy heart, 'cause Jesus forgave me first. Happy 5 months. While I plan for our shoots, I don't even plan to do much, honestly. I just love to pick out these month by month wooden thingies that I just placed beside her and then take the photos. Last time she was 4 months, that's why I have this out, and it has the 4 months at the front and the 3 months on this other side. But she is done with that stage, so we go in for the 5 months and 6 months at the back. So this is what we are doing today. Tell me you're a mother without telling me you're a mother. Why am I singing my baby girl's songs any chance I get? Anyway, I wouldn't have it any better. Come, mama. I'm gonna put this white blanket down here so it can give it a good contrast, just like this. Ooh. Show them how big you have gotten. The chick can actually sit now. See how big, you guys. I'm gonna attempt to leave her, but every time she senses me trying to leave her, she follows my direction. So I'm gonna try without her falling. Thank you, mama, for the smile. What I like to do is actually put her hand there like that. Yay! Good baby! Good baby! Good baby! Yay! Good baby! So for it not to look so plain, I'm gonna add some of her nice colorful toys just to make it look nice. As I want to make her hold the 5 months, just like that. Hold it, mama. Hold, 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 hold. Good girl, good girl. And then I'll just snapshot her a nice picture. I don't know if you guys can see, but this is how they came out. Simple and nice, just to keep some memories of my baby girl. Yo, my baby girl can sit. It makes me so happy. She is getting stronger by the day. You want to say something to the vlog? Anyway, you guys, baby girl loves to talk back at me every chance she gets. We're gonna get some interactive play in, but like I told you guys, I am so happy. The milestones are coming in strong and nice. Baby girl can sit. Next thing I know, she's about to crawl. She eats purees, by the way. She loves her banana puree, she loves her potato puree, she loves her oatmeal, all of those good things. Breast milk is not enough for her anymore because she cries like she has not eaten, and after she eats, she gets good sleep. That is why I decided to start her on at least some purees, which she is loving so far, and I'm also loving. But apart from that, we are still breastfeeding all the way. I just supplement her with 1 meal a day. Yeah, but that is it, you guys. Thank you for hanging around with us. We're now gonna get some interactive play in after this mini short photo shoot, and then enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you guys so much for watching. Outside is super chilly and moody. I think it's about to rain, so we're just gonna keep indoors. Otherwise, we also love to sit outside at the patio. I wanted to show you guys how we love to enjoy nature, because my girl loves the outside world. She loves the nature and the sunsets and everything, but the weather is super chilly and moody, so maybe today will not be the day I show you guys that. But apart from that, thank you so much for staying in, for hanging in. Leave your comments in the comment section as we engage and interact. And until next time, bye guys. Mwah.